This week's threat level, moderate.
Coming up, an uninvited guest crashes Founders Day and nobody's claiming him. Fall Festival goes down for the second year running. Same time slot, same tree line. And a stop on the wire from a Rite Aid in Fresno. You want to hear that before your next trip down a seasonal aisle. All that plus 9 church committees and a dinner I'm still not confident I'm going to survive. Don't go anywhere. G'day, Harlan's Creek. It's Tuesday, it's overcast, and it's already been a week. I'm Jack Doolan, this is Dispatch from the Creek, the local report nobody asked for, delivered anyway.
This week's sighting.
Starting locally, Founders Day, Saturday, Main Street Green. And if you were there, you already know we had a guest nobody invited. Pale fella, formal dress. Styling looked to be about 140 years out of date. Stood through the whole ceremony, took a commemorative program off a volunteer at the door, held onto it the whole afternoon, never said a word to anyone. Didn't win the pie judging, for the record, didn't enter. Talked to a witness myself, Barry Hutchins, out on Creek Road, was there the whole afternoon.
It stood through the whole thing. Opening remarks, the raffle, the pie judging. Didn't win anything, obviously, but it stayed. I thought that showed real community spirit.
Right. Community spirit. Noted. Our Israel's got the full report on the site, www.whatthecryptid.com. Worth reading just for the bit where the mayor calls the whole thing, and I quote, a reflection of how much this community means to all who have passed through it. End quote. And moves straight on to the road resurfacing item. Our Department of Cryptid Affairs contact was asked, on the record, whether it meant something that the bloke turned up specifically for a Founding Day celebration. Paused a long time before answering, longer than I'd have liked, if I'm honest. Clerk's office wants to know if anyone recognises him, pale, formal, doesn't RSVP, ring during business hours only. One more thing, the program he took. Cleaning crew swept the whole green the next morning. Found every other piece of litter from the event, not that. Second one, and it's becoming enough of a pattern that our investigative desk has started using the word pattern out loud. Saturday's Fall Festival. Chili judging hit temperature at 2:14. Something 10 feet tall came out of the tree line behind First Methodist at 2:51. Second year running, it's shown up right around chili time. So the committee's not ruling out a preference. DJ cut the music, 30-second decision, correct one. Everyone out safe by past, entity back in the trees by 3:45. Didn't touch a thing except apparently somebody's wind chimes. Worth noting, Radio Eddie was there too, same folding chair he always brings, same spot by the kettle corn stand. Packed up and left 4 minutes before anyone smelled sulphur, caught him on the way out.
Corn tastes different when the tree line's listening. Always has.
Hang on a sec, Radio Eddie. When do you know when to leave?
Same way you know when to stop asking questions. Give it time.
And that's the whole quote. That's all we got. He was 3 streets over before anybody else knew to be worried. Sheriff Calhoun gave a statement for the record, same as she gave last year. We caught up with her outside the sheriff's office on Main Street.
The matter is being handled through the appropriate channels.
And last year, same time, same tree line. Was that also the appropriate channels?
The matter is being handled through the appropriate channels.
Word for word what she said last time. We checked. Same inflection too. 19 witnesses, 7 chili entries, 0 of them judged. Committees revisiting the venue in January. That's a direct quote. Read into it what you like. We got one more before local events. Heads up, this one's not from around here. Off the wire, Mara Vane's file out of a Rite Aid in Fresno, California. Security footage, 2 in the morning, something comes through the automatic doors, spends 11 minutes in the seasonal aisle, doesn't buy a thing. Doesn't bother a soul, leaves the way it came in. Staff on shift say that wasn't even the strangest part of their night, that's all they'll say. Full reports on the site if you want the rest, www.whatthecryptid.com. Maybe don't read it right before your next pharmacy run. Moving on.
Voices of the Creek.
Took the recorder down Main Street this week, asked a few people what they made of the Founders Day situation. Got some very different answers.
Lived here 19 years. First time I've seen the Historical Society pick up a new member without making him do the orientation. Took me 2 years just to get on the newsletter list.
That's one way to put it.
No comment. Practice starts in 10. Tell the mayor the fence by the equipment shed still needs fixing. Regardless, third time asking and somebody's going to get hurt before anyone with a budget notices.
Formal wear at Founders Day isn't unusual, dear. It's a nice event. We've always had all sorts turn up for it. I don't see the story.
Ma'am, the gentleman in question, he wasn't breathing.
Neither is my Harold, and he still makes it to bingo.
And we'll leave that there.
Community notice.
Hillside Hardware, corner of Main and Persimmon. For when the fence needs mending, the porch light needs replacing, or whatever came through the fence needs a heavier chain next time. Open 6 days, closed Sundays and during confirmed atmospheric anomalies.
Around the Creek.
Community calendar for the week. Thursday, the library's doing its evening reading hour. Moved indoors this month, no stated reason, nobody's asking. Friday, Town Council meets at 7. Agenda includes the usual budget items and one line that just says, Item 12, the fence situation, revisited. I've requested the minutes from the last time Item 12 came up, still waiting. And Saturday, Moonlight Diners running their late shift special again, open through to 2 a.m, all night breakfast. Donna tells me business always picks up that one Saturday a month when, quote, folks don't want to be home yet. Nobody's clarified what that means. I've stopped asking follow-up questions I don't actually want answered. Learning that skill has taken about 6 weeks. Stopped in myself this week, tried to get a word from Junior Polk, the overnight cook, about Saturday, whether he'd heard anything from the festival.
Wasn't there. Don't know anything about it.
Didn't ask if you were there, Junior.
Then I'm ahead of you.
He's worked every Saturday shift at that diner for 11 years. Festival's 4 blocks away. I didn't push it. Some doors you knock on, some you leave alone. That one felt like the second kind. One more from the board outside the post office. Lost pet notice. Beagle answers to Duke. Last seen near the tree line Tuesday evening. Friendly brown collar if found, call Wendell Griggs on 304 555 0173. And this part's underlined twice on the actual flyer, so I'm reading it as it's written. Do not follow him past the fence line. While I'm there, quick run through the rest of this week's classifieds board. Lost one garden gnome, ceramic about 18 inches, was in the yard Monday, was somewhere else entirely by Tuesday. Not entirely convinced the gnome isn't the one doing the moving. Contact Deb Ashworth, 304 555 0148. For sale, one chest freezer barely used, previous owner relocated unexpectedly. Some markings on the lid, cosmetic only. $40 or best offer. Email freezerinquiries1987@gmail.com. Subject line the freezer or it goes to spam. Services, reliable night companion available. No questions asked, no questions answered either. No number listed. Leave a note under the loose board on the mill bridge. Eddie will find it. I don't know Eddie's rates. I'm not going to find out. Also, and this one did get me, I received an invitation to something called a progressive dinner. 4 courses, 4 houses. You walk between them. I have so many questions. Is there an exit strategy? What if house 2 is where it happens?
Faces of the Creek.
This week's spotlight and full disclosure. I asked for advice on the church committee situation and I was pointed toward Evelyn Crow, who runs the town's advice column. So I wrote in, under a fake name. She saw through it in one line. Here's what she said. Dear Jack, yes, I know it's you. Join the fellowship committee, not the hospitality committee. Hospitality does the casserole. And once you're on casserole duty, there's no clean way out. Also, if anyone mentions Bigfoot near me, I will be ending the call. Okay, well that's noted, filed. Moving swiftly on from that. Elsewhere, quick note on the Chipping Creek page for the community hall roof repairs. Donations ticked over another milestone this week. Thank you, whoever you are, for the very specific $47.30 contribution. We see you. And as always, still no update on Greg. Someone left flowers on his desk again. Nobody said who.
Corrections.
One correction to something on the website last week. The entity reported behind the old Kessler barn was described as approximately 6 feet. Following further footage, that's now believed closer to 9. Threat levels been adjusted from low to moderate accordingly. We regret the error. We regret it even more now that it's bigger. That's Dispatch from the Creek for this week. An uninvited guest, a monster with a chilly habit, a missing beagle, and a progressive dinner I intend to survive through vigilance alone. If you see something, report it. If it's a casserole roster, run. I'm Jack Doolan. Stay off the mill road after dark, and if a neighbour asks you to come see something in the shed, that's a no from me. And if anyone sees Greg, tell him we're still holding his mail. See you next time.